Welcome back /to Mama's Garage Podcast. I am your host, Luke Franklin, and today we have a banger of an episode. And the best part is that next week, you're going to get a complete sequel of the same guys. Joining the podcast once again is my full-time work husband and part-time lover, Christian Morphew, a.k.a. Big Country. And a very new friend that I met 1 week before recording these episodes, the man, the myth, the cooter catcher himself, Mason Walls. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't address the voice of a man I have talked about in nearly all of the other Mama's Garage episodes. It's my ethereal cousin's disembodied voice. We like to call him Charles around here. Charles Schumacher, what a guy. I don't think you guys are even ready for this one, dude. Please, like, comment, subscribe, 5-star rating, show your friends, show your mailman, show your mailman's dog. You know the drill. But without further ado, please enjoy this episode, Bone Chronicles Origins. Roll the intro, air drum if you know it, and I'll see you at the brothel. Peace.
You're listening to Mama's Garage Podcast.
Gentlemen, thank you for joining me.
Yes,
Christian,
sir.
this is your second episode in about a month, I think.
Hello,
Uh-huh.
I'm back. I'm
And
happy to be back.
Mason, I met you about a week ago. We're not. Should we tell everybody why I know you? Because I don't want the listeners may be aware of the person that we are tied to. He may or may not be in this room right now.
Yeah, I don't know if he's in this room. I mean, it just feels right, you know. It just sometimes I
John
can hear him
Podcast.
just talking.
I think so. I can hear his voice every now and then. He has he's a way of saying funny things to me while I'm talking on the podcast, and he sometimes he interrupts.
Pumpkin.
Everybody, my cousin Charlie, I used to call him. He goes, well, real name's John. We'll call you John. We call him John for the episode. Parmesan.
John Fortnite?
I can't
John
promise. I'll always say John. See, I already messed it
Yeah,
up.
Parmesan. That's fine.
It's
Oh,
okay.
Parmesan.
We'll
Call
just-
him John.
Call me
We'll
what you want,
we'll call
fellas.
you-
Okay, great. Oh shit, we gotta get the fucking the fish tank on. I almost forgot.
Or some mountain scenery. I'm wanting to switch it up for this podcast. There's some changes around here now that I'm here.
Changes for the
There
better.
will be differences.
Yeah, so we're gonna use YouTube, YouTubeception. I'm probably gonna. What's cool is that I'm gonna be editing this episode in this chair in about a couple of days. Let's see. See what we got on YouTube. You said what kind of scenery are you thinking about?
I'm thinking of some mountainous scenery, just some
Some mountainous
high
scenery.
fidelity scenery.
Let's try some 10-hour mountain view.
That's a good.
Shit. Okay, you ever typed the space bar first? That's awesome. God damn.
He's got performance anxiety.
I do because I thought
I mean,
I was
a
like
little bit of whiskey. Dick
I was
right
like
now.
shit. People, this is great for audio podcasting.
Terrible for the.
No, I just looked up 10. I need 10 hours. Fuck.
10 mountain men.
10. Just space.
He's going limp.
10-minute timer.
God
10
damn
minute
it.
ab workout.
10-minute timer. The podcast will be 10 minutes long.
10-minute yoga. 10 to
10.
life.
10%.
10-minute ab workout. We can see what cut
10
you've been
things
up to.
I hate about you.
10-minute meditation. That's not the 10 things I hate about you. That's the movie with Heath Ledger, right? I think.
He's
My
got that.
opinion.
He's got that 10-minute abs.
Not
He's got that
positive.
V-shape
My
going on.
father.
10. What's the word? How do you spell hour? It was an H.
You want to
Yeah,
know how
close
I
enough.
got
10
these
hour-
scars?
10 hours of nothing.
10-hour
timer.
timer.
No, perfect. Dude, we
Bouncing
got to do the
DVD
fucking
logo.
the DVD logo.
Oh,
Yes,
that is
or
fantastic.
the silence occasionally broken.
Yeah, Taco Bell ring.
No, that's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Not sponsored. All right, great.
So, yeah, not sponsored by Taco
No,
Bell.
dude,
but
we're gonna make my TV loud as beyond all
Oh
hell
my
too.
goodness.
I can't
I'm
wait
right
to
next to it.
shit my pants.
Oh, perfect.
Already. Oh my God, he's sending
We're
it
making
to
it
the
like
moon.
we're gonna make it 6'7". We're
How
making it
old is your TV?
67. Oh, it's like we got that shit in like probably 2011, I think.
I can tell because
Yeah.
it's about as thick as a.
Brother,
thicker
you
than
know,
a Snicker.
that is a flat screen by definition, but yes, I agree. It is a pretty bit
thick
of a,
flat
I
screen.
mean, if it does the job,
but
there's nothing wrong.
Luke
shit,
does
no.
have the flattest screen behind the camera.
I
That
do.
is
That's
true.
yeah, that's which we're gonna be
It's a
we're gonna be
cheat
we're
on
gonna
the
be
wall for a
finally using
projector.
again because we haven't done I haven't done a commentary in over a month. It was December 11th last time I did a commentary for Cat in the Hat season 29 or sorry episode 29.5 on Mama's Garage podcast.
Well, you're coming up on 2 months now.
I know. Yeah, I forgot. That's true. Yeah, it's been a while. So we're gonna do. You guys want to tell everybody what we're gonna do after the podcast?
My favorite thing in the world, we're going to watch the first SpongeBob movie with David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff.
The
man.
Hoff.
That's right.
By the way, Luke has met Mason a week ago. I met Mason today.
Today,
This
yeah.
guy's pretty
like
cool.
like 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you walked in. You were just like, oh, look at this guy. Yeah. We've all clicked so well. And the guy that brought us together, you can't even see him right now.
The
That's
mysterious
the point.
figure.
By design.
Yep.
I want wings. Wings.
That's very funny, guys. We're going to act like it's so funny.
Yes, it's very
You
funny.
will-
Out of context.
No, it's very funny.
You'll be able to see my quite beautiful face.
That's
not
not
too
what I
much
want to
longer.
see.
No, it'll be soon. It'll be
I like that
soon.
he looked right at me when he said that.
We
too.
just
Kinda
we made
jealous.
plans tonight. So let's
Might
walk
have been
let's walk
me.
through the plans
He
we
might have
had
been.
tonight. It's funny. So
All right.
whenever you talk sideways to somebody, where it's like, oh, they're gonna hear everything. They hear everything you fucking say.
Well,
You
I was
understand?
talking.
I understand. Microphone knows all.
Well, I was wondering.
Motherfucker, microphone knows all.
What else does this microphone know?
I'm just saying.
It's probably a lot
I'm
of
just
things.
I'm just saying. I just keep in mind the microphones are very sensitive. Sorry guys, probably hard in your ears.
No,
I just smacked the hell
I
out of
wanted
that thing.
them to hear it.
Good for sure. Not sure why I'm on this tangent right now. Let's walk through our plan we had
Plans.
tonight.
Busting
So,
my chops right
so the plan was meet at my house, this place, Mama's garage house. I guess not really a garage,
now. Mama's
but
house.
Mama's yeah. There we go. Thank you, Christian. Fucking, he's my Jamie. We were like, meet at my house at 5. We're on a carpool in my car, willing my suspension will handle all of us.
All of us, 3 big men.
That's right.
And
then-
one normal
and
guy.
They
one
call see.
normal
I'm like
guy.
I'm like a 6. I stand out some usually in a group of people, but I'm the normal dude. It was a bunch of I almost said honkers, but I feel like that's a little. I feel like it's a little rude.
We're a bunch of hunky men.
yeah,
What are you talking
we're
about?
gonna go to
Large individuals, you know.
yeah big time boys, dude. Your
High
voice is fucking
calorie.
butter, Mason. Oh my god,
It
It's gonna be
really is.
It's gonna be so good on the pod.
It's a dream, you
You're
know.
sucking him
so
off now.
Uh-huh.
I'm happy to, attend.
I'm so excited. So excited to hear you just burst into joy and sing every now and then. Because there's some story time coming up after this. But hey guys, whatever happened to Classic Lanes? Fucking league night on a Friday?
until 9:30, like right now.
Mason,
Or
you
no,
know
that's
league.
past.
Mason
Yes.
does know league.
Normally, I mean, I go bowling there about every Thursday night, and they do have a league from about 6:30 to 9:30 every night. Probably Thursday nights, Wednesday nights, Monday nights. But I did not know they had Friday night leagues because when you go on Friday, it's expensive because it's the weekend.
For sure. And also they lost it. The people they would have got 4 people to play, and then because they had that shit on the TV
For
or on
paying
the
customers.
yeah. Exactly. They're like, I guess we're going to go to Blue Tip instead, which is what we did, which we had a lot of fun there.
I already forgot about it.
I didn't even realize it was even still going.
Dude, I'm so happy that was there. That's so fucking perfect.
It's almost like it was edited.
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
it's gonna come
I
and
hope
go.
they're gonna be able to hear that.
Oh, dude.
Fuck. I'll find. So all right, I'll bookmark that.
If you have to find us out.
Yeah, fucking hell. So all right, I'm gonna go right on the board. About 8 minutes in for the. Oh fuck, that's funny. I have a whiteboard over here, everybody. You guys can't see. Like 8.5 minutes in.
If you guys remember from my episode of the podcast, Luke's lotion is still right behind the car.
Yeah, my gold bond, and my other gold bond.
2 bottles of Gold Bond.
His
Well, they're-
gray
they're-
bottle and his less gray
Yeah, one's
bottle.
Shaq size, one's family size. We were talking about it out there earlier.
Yo.
That's what it says. Shaq size and family
Oh,
size.
it
This
really
is on the
does.
front. I
Oh,
didn't,
yeah, 'cause
it
Shaq
does
is
say
in
I
that.
didn't riff
sponsorship of
that. I
Gold
read
Bond.
that. You guys were like,
Fuck out of here, Shaq.
yeah, it's Gold Bond making funny jokes. Did you guys think the lady at the pool hall was kind of like, oh, you guys should probably get the fuck out of here? It's kind of what it seemed like at Blue because she was like, oh, you guys, all right, hour's up. So you guys want to pay by coins or just like get the fuck out of here, And so
I didn't pick up on it. Maybe I'm
kind
retarded.
of. Did you pick up on that at all, Mason?
Well, I mean, honestly, other than the fact that we were kind of continuously shooting pool balls across the
That
room
is
the
true.
whole
We did that
time,
a
she's
lot.
probably like, man, these dipshits are just suck at pool, and they're
Flung
just
the
launching
balls.
my cue ball.
All over the place.
Yeah.
Uh,
This mysterious figure behind the camera is just fascinated with balls.
Parmesan.
He's got some mountains, man.
We call him Yeah, let's talk about Charlie's ass.
Don't you
dude.
talk
Yes.
about his big, delicious booty.
My cousin and two luscious men talking about my cake.
That one was much sooner. Than the
It was. It said occasionally.
I'm
All right,
glad
that's another one. Dude, that was 2 minutes. That was like less than a minute and a half.
That's kind of nice though.
That's crazy. Yeah. Hold on. I hope it doesn't
Just
get all right.
sporadic.
All right, about 10 minutes.
Back
10,
to
15.
Charlie's meat mountains.
Yeah, I get occasionally distracted by thinking about this imaginary being across the room
This
from me.
intangible man.
Gym in high school.
Oh
Mason.
my God, it was the most beautiful scene.
What are you doing,
I'm-
squats or something?
No, we had PE class together.
Bouncing
God.
around, I bet.
And I was up on the top of the bleachers on the left side of the gymnasium. I could remember it like it was yesterday, as Charlie was doing laps because we took turns. Because if there was too many people running at once, everyone gets in the way.
Hmm.
So
You know, the slow bitches.
and me and Charlie, we were both thinner individuals back then. Both of us got bigger. This is true.
Slimmed
So,
down.
Mitosis.
but Charlie has always had a gargantuan ass. So when noticeably when obviously me and Charlie were thinner, that
Slim
thing
thick.
was like slim thick. He looked like normal, giant, normal. It was like two individual ass cheeks bouncing up and down as
Like
he's running.
SpongeBob?
Yes, like literally the scene where he has square ass cheeks that are going up and down as he's walking.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Christian wants to say something so bad.
Dude, fucking Charlie's ass cheeks, dude, they're wide now. I couldn't imagine whenever he was skinny.
Oh my God.
like
Yeah.
they had to just be fucking, dude.
I mean, like
You
full,
could back
like
into
full
the room.
diaper. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I got those baby birthing hips.
Came out of the womb with that ass.
Well,
Poor mother.
came out by eviction.
Oh, were you a C-section
Really?
baby too?
Yes, I was.
That's
a
another thing we have in
C-section
common.
baby. Man,
Oh my
we'll have
God.
to talk about that on our episode.
That's right. So many.
Cesarean.
That's correct. Stay tuned for more Charlie Chumar. More at 11. Back to you, Christian.
back to me. Yeah, no. I have nothing to say right now.
Fucking I tried to volley.
We were blue tipping, I believe, right?
Yeah, we were blue
oh
tip. Yeah,
yes, blue tip.
yeah. 'Cause, yeah, we were playing pool. I won. I did win. I played 4 games and I won 3. Everyone else lost at least 2.
I was second.
That's right.
I think I was tied with Charlie, or
Yeah,
was I
that's-
third?
yeah.
I believe so.
In their defense, if we would have went bowling,
Oh, Mason
we
would
would have been fucked.
Mason
Oh
would have
my
cleaned
gosh.
up, dude.
Clean
I
slate.
would have cleaned house. I mean,
He would have got a strike each time with all 3 of us.
yep. I'm not even gonna lie.
No.
Fucking hell. This is going to be a lot of them, dude. That was only 13 minutes in.
Is it 10 hours?
It's 10. Oh, yeah, we're not
Yeah,
going to
it's
pod
10
for 10
hours.
hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honest to God.
We got now. We
you
have
might,
to run a
you
pod.
might have to
pod.
switch it halfway through.
We're podding
because
for-
if it keeps going at this rate, it might get old.
Honestly,
it might,
yeah,
it might stop being funny. Okay, no, it should make us angry at the end.
Yes.
Or-
If you want to switch sounds too, I know another sound. It's like the eerie sound effect. I don't know if you know.
Or
what
the
it is.
dropping pipe sound effect.
Oh,
the
the
dropping
metal pipes,
pipe,
metal pipes.
My
Yeah.
metal pipes is fucking. That's it.
Yeah,
Yes.
metal pipes is so
I
peak.
think we stick with the Taco Bell for a little while longer.
Of
and then
course.
You know
go to
what?
the
Yeah.
Pipe.
You know what? Disembodied voice. You're correct.
Yes, we need a voice.
Your
of
conscience
reason.
caught you there.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, visible cousin. That's
I'm
funny.
here, Luke.
But that is gonna make us interrupt tangents a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because we're playing pool. Like I said, I did win, but like, I mean, just for shits and giggles, whatever. We went to Greek's Pizzeria in Martinsville, though.
By the way, before we move on
Oh,
to
go ahead.
Greeks, I wanted to say Blue Tip is an awfully weird name just to have for a fucking just
Yeah,
any place.
especially
you know?
because
Just
the-
like the mics
because
that we're currently using.
That is
Blue
my
tips.
The 3 of us are using.
It's
You're
in
just
line.
you're just in the air.
I'm in your brain.
In the
He's
air
in-
tonight.
he's in a gaseous form,
It's in
just-
our brain.
Boy, he's
Listen.
liquidy.
Listen to me.
Swamp ass.
Swamp ocean ass. dude.
Ocean Kate.
There was a fucking
Cake by
ladybug
the
on me.
oceon.
Little
I felt one
bastard.
land on my
Okay,
shoulder.
ooh,
and
that's a
I
good-
Got
mhm.
scared.
Bro, it smells like ladybug over here now. You know the smell
Yeah,
of ladybug?
fuck. I'm sorry. There's been okay. If you guys watched last week's episode with Cam Tucker, yeah, there was a ladybug that dude. It fucking committed Simbuku and like flew right into that light up there.
Man.
What? Oh, I got a waft of ladybug. Oh, goddamn.
That's what you
That's
know.
not
what I mean?
good. It's very,
like a very
it's very
chemically smell.
gaseous.
It's
Ah.
like Charles.
No
It's
good.
One of those
The disembodied-
Asian beetles.
Asian beetles.
Asian
like,
beetles are orange.
like
and
Paul
lady.
McCartney. That was funny. Come on. Come on.
man.
Give me a couple of. Don't give me the video laugh. That's fun. That's super fun. Yeah, with the motherfucker, dude.
This is
Okay, that was okay. They're coming in like 3-minute intervals. All right.
Okay, it
yeah.
might,
We went
Yeah, the
8
might
first
be
one was
time
like
to
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Switch
we
it
already
up.
got 4 of them.
8.5
Switch it up.
minutes, and then we go 10:10, and but I won't continue to say, even though they already happened.
Yeah,
I
it
want it
just
to be a re-surprise when you rewatch the episode.
Yeah, you'll just have to rewatch.
yeah,
know
we've
what
already
time
had
it
is.
we've already had
Episode.
4 of them in the past 7
And
minutes.
there's only 10 hours left.
Yeah.
10 hours left. I don't have, my whiteboard's not big enough. I think the
Yeah, I
ones
was
from
gonna say, you need
outside.
to write smaller.
Yeah, fucking
you
hell.
need- you need a
No,
big
I
board.
think we should go to fucking falling the pipes falling.
smaller
Go to the metal, just keep
Let's go to
rotating it every.
yeah. Let's go to metal pipes now.
Every little while.
Metal pipes.
Oh,
10 hours.
Shrek.
Shrexophone.
Oh, Shrek! Jesus.
But yeah,
That's 22 million views from 6 years ago.
that's
oh,
crazy.
Lord.
Why there's
went
closed
10
captioning
hours.
too.
Closed caption.
What was this?
You know
What's
what
the
he's
phrase?
saying.
Falling pipes. Is that right?
Metal pipes or
Metal pipes.
Yeah, metal
That's
pipes.
Metal
Metal
pipe.
pipe.
There it is. 10 hours metal pipe. Occasional metal pipe sound effect. 10 hours. Silence.
Yeah.
Occasionally interrupted by
Yeah.
metal pipe.
Or
Dude,
random.
or the- oh my God.
Damn.
Do the
random
3.1 million view
Do the
one.
random.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
smoke detector.
Dude, the fucking African ceiling
African ceiling
cricket.
That was my house for like 2 or two
Oh,
and a half months.
Oh God, loud
Oh.
ass ad. I'm gonna talk over the ad. Talk over the ad. Talk
Oh
over
my
the
god!
ad.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, all right.
This is going to be.
That's gonna be
loud.
loud as hell.
Be scared.
It's gonna be. Oh shit, this is gonna be awful.
Let's do this
I'm
maybe
anxiously
3
waiting.
times.
Yeah,
and
okay,
then
all
we'll-
right. 3 times per sound. How about that?
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh God. All right. I'm scared.
I know. I'm anxiously awaiting the first sound.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, yeah, we were hanging out in kind of preparation to get this going. I'm really happy you guys are all here. This
Thanks,
is
sir.
fun.
Oh,
But
I'm
yeah,
glad to be here.
yeah, dude. Yeah, Mason. We're gonna hear some stories from Mason throughout the episode, and we're gonna use our disembodied voice cousin to help us along because you know the rubric of this more than I do. I met Mason last Friday. We went to Wings after helping my mom. Shout out Stephanie Franklin, my mother, at Trader Baker's, and then we went to Culver's. Oh, after we went to Wings. So 3 different pit stops. Fun the whole time. The first thing I said to Mason when I met him, I looked at Charlie and I go, "You didn't tell me he was black." Because he didn't tell me he was black. Because he's not black. His name's Mason. You look like you make the jar. I made a jar joke too.
Yes, I enjoyed the jar joke. I believe were we outside or
Maybe.
no, we
rows.
were right in Trader Baker's.
Yeah,
right?
I'd have been right in front of that
rows,
booth.
putting
Yeah.
up shelves.
Trader
Yeah, when we were putting up shelves. in Trader
Hellish
Baker's.
shelves.
Yep.
That was fun stuff.
I was drilling wood.
Yeah.
Yes, this cosmic being was.
I'm,
What?
s-
indeed
I'm
broken
so
wood.
worried about the pipe.
I know, I keep on
I'm trying
looking at it.
to avoid it.
It's coming, whether you like it or not.
You know who else is coming? Mason. All these goddamn stories of his.
Eventually,
oh, man,
yes.
you are not ready.
Christian, yeah, you are not fucking ready for this.
Yeah,
man.
this is gonna be the first time I've heard.
Yeah,
This.
yeah.
Ah!
Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, but all right, that's one. Yeah. What was that? What was that?
That's pretty fun.
1840.
So that was a good 3 minutes. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
I,
Okay.
I wish they were a little bit longer intervals, but
Yeah,
we'll see if it
yeah,
spaces out.
for sure. Let's see,
Put it
1840.
in
This
like
might
put it in
be-
0.5.
Slow, so it's.
Oh
just
my
a slow
god, that's a
metal
great
pipe.
idea, Christian. It keeps getting better. 0.5.
And
I'm
then,
also gonna make
next
my
we'll
TV.
speed
Turn
it
it
up.
up.
I'm also gonna make my TV way the fuck louder too.
Yes.
Save.
TV's gonna graduate
Let's
from
see.
6.7
Normal.
to
How about
0.25.
0.25 and make it
man.
loud as hell?
100. It just like continuously scares the shit out of you for
Yeah.
Make it 8 9
10
now.
seconds.
8 9.
89. Oh, 8. We were degenerates. 8, 9. That's fun. Okay, awesome.
Man.
But yeah, Mason is such an easy guy to be around, and Christian knows because you've known him for 5 whole hours,
Yeah,
and
no,
it's just,
Mason's
there
a
have
very
been
cool guy.
zero qualms. It's
This
been
is Luke's experience from last Friday.
it's so good. You're just a good guy
Well, I appreciate
until
that.
you hear all these goddamn stories of his. So we should
Are
get
you a little
into.
demon?
I mean,
A
it-
big demon.
He's more of just like he's like this like he has a general he's like a beacon of luck. It's kind of
Maxed
kind
out
of
his luck
it's kind of how it
stats.
seems. So do you want to do this in like chronological order or kind of like however they kind of see fit, or like because like one might like remind you of another one how it did last time. So you've had a
think-
pass in these stories in the past week. So I
think you
wonder
have to start off at the beginning.
yeah, I'll try to do
at the start.
chronological.
chronological I think is probably the best the safest bet, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, because I'll kind of start it a little bit with kind of like, I mean, it didn't start happening until I got my place.
Right, you're right.
So,
and
yeah.
by it you mean boning
Boning
a bunch.
Yeah.
Boning hard. I guess.
the
That's what I'm told.
And a lot.
unlimited boning, I guess.
And
Unlimited
before
boning.
we get into the Bone Chronicles, that might be the name of the episode. The
Bone
The Bone Chronicles.
Featuring I Want Wings.
Because I just want to say it's very generous of you to share all these stories with us, because I was like, oh, this would be make such a fun podcast episode, and then I was like, there's no way he's gonna be want to divulge all this information, but he's Mason Walls being this kind of and just sharing all.
Mason Cannonballs Walls, as we call him on the streets.
Oh,
And why are you called that? Because your father's called what?
Well, originally, my other really close friend Nolan, he randomly came up one day and just said that I just called me Cannonballs Walls, just because there was a couple stories I guess from him where I guess I just kind of have just hog nuts, just like just like.
Those
But
Asian
well,
pigs walking.
I mean, realistically, we grew up together, so
That
like
video.
we went swimming together, had the fucking change clothes and shit. You know how it
Mason's
is, so,
never gonna
like,
sink in his entire life with those fucking nuts, dude.
I'm very,
They're
very
fucking
buoyant. Yeah. So that's where that came from, and then he
Just
just
imagine the
recently
nuts
came
going
up. He recently just came up with my dad's nickname being Boulder Balls Walls, because he wanted, for my father something more heavier.
Yeah,
bigger,
exactly right.
know.
Like
More
he needs
massive.
I
Yeah,
might have,
you
I
need-
guess, I have more dense nuts being cannonballs, but
Cannonballs Walls. But like Mason's such like a strong name as it is, but Mason Cannonballs Walls.
Yes, and it's because of the two middle names too, because being Byron Bauer gives me
That's even
you know,
cooler.
it gives me two names to throw in there.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It also fits.
Fucking lucky, dude.
That's-
My
that's
middle name is
amazing.
Levi, dude. That's
like,
it.
guys-
that your
guys
middle
are
name?
Yeah, Levi.
Christian. Your middle name is Charles.
Correct.
Yeah.
John.
So correct. So like a wizard, like you granted a wish.
Fireball.
Magic missile.
So chronological order. Does that mean Daisy?
Yeah, she would have been. She was the person that I was with first, actually with as a relationship.
Right.
And if I go run chronologically to kind of lead
Oh
up how
shit! I
everything-
jumped the gun, everybody.
No, well, it is chronologically, but if it's just like kind of setting up how I got there, I guess necessarily. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The for her, it was kind of the regular, casual high school sweetheart type shit. You know
Of
how
course.
it is, where
Being winked at.
I was 16 at the time, and met her in like chemistry class. You kind of know how that went up. Just
Did you guys
integrated-
have AIDS? You thought I was gonna say chemistry.
Yes,
That's a
I was,
classic
but
misdirect.
I don't think I'd be
101.
here if I had AIDS.
Misdirection.
I'd be Magic Johnsoning right now.
Ooh,
I'd be a baller.
he had it. He beat it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we met in high school, and then eventually she moved in with me, and then that's kind of where I learned things.
Right. Yeah. This is at your parents' house at this point, right?
Yes.
Which is that is a crazy turn of events to be like,
yes.
get my girlfriend to live with me. I mean, I feel like a lot of high school dudes have that idea
want.
in their head. It's like, yo, wouldn't it be fucking sick if I could have Poon at my disposal.
All
that's
the
like
time.
that's like being like, oh, I wish I could have like a soda fountain in my room. That'd be
Yes.
cool. I hate getting it some places. I want it at home all the time.
My steak's so juicy. My lobster's so buttery.
Buttery, dude.
Yeah, it's like eating in a restaurant every night, and it's
Some-
always being 5 stars.
Some
That's good.
Fucking
The puh.
some pud.
Yeah, it's just so crazy.
Slam some D into some puh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So pretty much what happened was she was staying. She just moved from Ohio, and that's how I met her. She came into my second semester chemistry class. And so we talked off and on, and you know how things roll. The ball got rolling, and
For
we
sure.
ended up, becoming
Cannonballs.
a thing. After
And I'm sure you were just smooth like butter, like with your voice and whatnot, and all your crazy emotes. You're like, "Hey, bitch, let me bench press you real quick." She's like, "Okay."
it was the type shit where it was where she was kind of having problems with her last ex. You know how it was. And then she was
Ah.
calling me, and I was kind of the
You were the
third
cushion.
person. Yeah, I was the
Yes.
shoulder to cry on, dick to ride on. You know how it goes.
He's full of those, dude. I'm so excited.
and yeah. So in that kind of, and it, as for me, where the stories go, it'll make me seem like I'm just an asshole player guy. I don't try to come off like
I mean,
that.
you guys have had about 20 minutes with the
But-
guy already. He's not, you don't know what it's like to be around you exactly.
Exactly.
So, you just tell the stories how they happened. You said earlier, like, they're not gonna probably believe me because of how fucking rock star it all is.
yeah,
but it's
exactly.
like, dude, no. Pay attention. Get your notebooks. Write the shit down. He's a player. Shit works. It's there's no coincidences here. It's all playbook.
Yeah, it's all written down in my Madden playbook, so you don't have to buy that off me on my. I'll plug my no.
Yeah, we'll do plugs at the end.
Plug your OnlyFans
Yeah,
real quick.
I'll plug my OnlyFans. It has all my Madden playbooks, but
he is a play-by-play where all the tech guys do
yeah,
their.
I got like 12 GoPros in
This
my
is
room.
how you
That's
make
crazy. This corner, that corner, under my balls.
Yeah, literally like the fucking-
how to make 15 million in a year. Except you're learning how to fuck.
I wish you could have seen this disembodied voice's face whenever he said
He's
that.
talking about fucking for 15 mil.
We'll get him on the podcast soon. It'll be fun.
Yes, it'll be
Eventually.
interesting.
So yeah, it's nice having a woman to live with you. Was there any problems with that at all, or just like, oh, for the most part, just puh all the time,
There's
Yeah,
plenty of problems.
constant
to be
puh.
had.
Really, yeah, she ended up moving in because she stayed with her grandpa because her mom and them lived south of town, and like way south, where she'd have to move schools. So she wanted to still go to the same school as me. So I was talking to my parents. I'm like, hey, you don't got to do this. Whatever, we can sleep in different rooms, do this shit. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be that guy. I just wouldn't want her to have
Yeah,
to
I'm
move
not-
schools.
I'm not trying to remind you guys of how much I'm fucking right now. Because
Yeah.
and not
You know how it
not
goes.
that I grew up with you guys doing it all the time anyway, and not that it would be absolutely right of me to do that to kind of show you guys what it felt like or anything. But can you please move in with us?
Yeah, pretty much. And then my dad was actually the one. Of course, if you think about it, he's throwing the biggest lob of all time. Your father, he's like, dude, you're gonna have infinite puss in my house.
That's right.
But then
In
again,
my
he was,
house.
and then he was also like,
Get that pun tab. dude.
yeah, exactly. But
On
also
tap,
he was
dude.
like, I don't know, because
Right.
uh,
He's like, I don't want infinite
well,
grandchildren
yeah,
either.
still is
exactly.
Baby boy.
Yeah, and that's how my mom was.
I
And
want my
then-
baby back.
Your mom was a whore or something?
Oh no, no! My mom didn't want her to stay, which normally you think would be the
Oh.
opposite because your dad would be like, I don't want that in my house, and then your mom would probably like. For
No,
me, my
no,
mom-
actually.
No, I agree. I agree.
I
That,
think
that's pretty stereotypical. I would imagine.
I
Yeah.
would. I think.
Yeah, the mom is.
I think the
Yeah,
mom,
the dad's is like high fiving you. The mom's like, "This is incredibly great." No,
Yeah,
this is
no, my
wild.
mom would have been
Yeah.
shitty as fuck. If, like, no, I remember. My mom was like, that ain't happening in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, we just.
We're not
did it.
inviting you.
Yeah. My
The
mom's
door
gonna,
stays
my mom's
closed.
gonna walk.
just the two of us.
Yeah, it's like we'll send you all the GoPro footage. You said just
Like,
just the two of us,
4K.
like the song.
We just did it in her,
Just the
her
two
parents'
of us.
house all the time.
Yeah, guys, Christian, you're sitting right where some shit's gone down before. My bed used to be in that corner, everyone.
Oh.
So,
I'm glad I'm over
Yeah.
here.
well, we got around.
Tasty.
It's been a little bit everywhere.
I
Probably.
think I'm the only one safe right now, actually, which is like it feels kind of.
I don't
Well,
know.
it is
Luke.
the cuck chair. So.
That is the cook chair.
Well, I mean, I've not.
We
seen,
all
I've-
collectively agreed before you got in here. That's
all
the
right
cook
then. Okay, cool. Not that I bought it for anything like that, but
Nope, you actually bought that because,
Trader Baker's.
yeah, but where'd you get the idea from?
Oh yeah, because that's right. Disembodied Voice has a crazy disembodied room, and it has a disembodied chair in there. And I was like, that is mighty awesome. I found a real life tangible Trader Baker's, the place my mom's booth is at. What's the booth 168 now? I think it is.
Yes,
Booth 168, Trader Baker's, Martinsville, Indiana. You'll find it. It's on Main Street. Go to the bathrooms.
great stuff.
That's great stuff. All hung up by this man. Truly, he resurrected some sort of a cadaver to use as a soul recipient while you were using a drill and whatnot last week. The waitress was not very happy at Wings to see a cadaver. Smelled real bad. If you talk about ladybugs in here, they're fucking flies and and then Culver's. Oh my god, the ice cream melted and everything. So. What the fuck was I talking about?
We were on the topic of like her staying at my house.
Right. Yes.
In which there was not really. I mean, there were sometimes problems that come from it, but other than that, it honestly was just me living my everyday life, but just sleeping next to a woman and getting pretty much whenever either of us wanted it, just infinite puss. So it's like there were problems.
You're saying it so like. Job interview, like it feels like so professional right now.
Some puss.
Yes, infinite pussy. So it's crazy.
Yeah, ladies.
I mean,
Hello, my name is John. and
Ladies.
My job is to
in my
have
my
sex.
previous relationships, I've had the where I'm just like, I do kind of go to my room and just like, like watch a comedy special by myself, and just like unwind. Where it's like, oh, well, I've been around her for 7 hours today. I should. Did you ever get like, maybe I want some alone time, or you're just like, put too tight, so I better.
No, well, yes and no. I mean, everyone's gonna want their alone time and stuff, but she had a job before I did, and so she worked. She worked at some couple different. I'm trying to think what the first place it was. She worked at the. I think it was Chambers is that right next to the Tivoli?
Yes.
Is Chambers? Yeah. Thank you, disembodied person. But it was she
I'm a
worked at
person now?
Chambers,
Genderless.
and so she had that on the weekend. Then she eventually switched over to Subway.
They.
But
Okay.
I didn't have a job yet, but it inspired me to get a job because I'm like, I don't want her paying for everything.
Yeah, you're like,
and,
oh, the puzz on the loose. I better go
yeah,
track it down.
It's like I don't want her to find a guy that's got infinite bands. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't get
Oh,
out
wow.
thugged. So
Damn, it goes good with infinite bands.
yeah, exactly. You put the two together, and
Those are the three things you want in life, or at least any normal man, I would say.
Mm.
Infinite puh, infinite bands, and infinite beer.
oh yeah, infinite
And
beer.
infinite mug beer.
What kind of beer do you like?
Mogan to
What's up?
Perkmerg.
What kind of beer do you like?
I actually don't like beer.
Really?
I'm actually not a beer guy. I'm fat naturally.
Well, I didn't think it was from. I didn't think it was like. I didn't think you were drinking.
No,
or consuming beer.
I'm a light, like the lights liquor. Like I like vodka, and I do vodka Red Bull mostly. That's only a thing I drink actually. Vodka Red Bull.
No water ever.
Never.
Just straight vodka.
Never.
Everything.
That bottle
It's
is
like,
not going to be
what's a
touched.
water fountain? You mean a vodka Red Bull reservoir?
Vodka chocolate fountain in my room.
His piss is neon.
It's radioactive.
It glows.
Coming out like
I don't
toxic
need to turn on
waste
the
out
light
of a
at
movie.
night whenever I
Oh
pee.
my god! You piss your pants. You're fucking like radioactive, like Chernobyl.
It looks like I got slimed. by Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon slime.
Nickelodeon bed sheets. Yeah.
He's got to replace his toilet every day.
It's not his cum.
Yeah, it actually eats through my toilet every day.
That's his piss.
The toilet seal's gone by the end of the night. after I
The
pissed.
crash pit and regular show, just your fucking outside urinal.
Yeah, that's why it burns when I pee.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I'm always screaming when I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, that's why you were doing that earlier.
Yeah. You guys should have heard it. I might
That's
have
why
to
there's
take a little
steam
bathroom
rolling out of my
break.
bathroom whenever the shower wasn't even on. All right. Good riffs. That's fun.
Sorry about your bathroom, by the way.
No, you said infinite put. Yeah, God forbid you get. Yeah, that's why you got a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I started working at the local Save-A-Lot in town, and that's after I did that, it kind of helped out with, spacing issues of like, okay, after work, one of us would be gone, after
Right.
we got home from school and stuff. So we would get that time away from each other that we needed.
Because that's where the missing aspect kind of grows. Otherwise, you're just kind of bombarded by puh.
Well, exactly. Because, I mean, it's obviously people were like, well, if you love somebody, it shouldn't matter if you're around them all the time. But the thing is, I ask a lot of older couples right now, and they're going to be like,
I can't
I
stand this
want him
fucking
to,
bitch.
I want
Well, I
him to get the
fucking
fuck
hate
out of
my
my
wife,
house.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I want this motherfucker to leave, and then they miss him.
For sure, yeah.
Do you know how we got together? Oh, yeah, tell us, Grandpa. Well, I was 26 and she was 14 and I kidnapped her.
Here's my actual grandparent story. Here's what-
stand her.
my dad's parents. This is the story of how they met. My grandma was walking on the side of like a dirt road with her friends, and my grandpa was driving by on a motorcycle. The end.
Them
Yeah.
damn
Picked her up,
motorcycles.
fucking seen that
They were like,
dick,
yeah, they were
seen
like
the pub.
16 and 17. God damn it, that's the truth though.
My grandparents were 16 and 18. My
Hmm.
grandmother on my father's side didn't even graduate. My grandma did not. Just straight off to making kids.
I feel like that happens that happens often. So
Maybe back then.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say within their age range,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it would be a considerable norm
right.
at that point.
Well, because I feel like 16 now is like
Well,
you're
I
like,
made it to
you're like
eighth
9
grade.
years old or something.
60 years ago.
Yeah, whoa.
I made it to 8th grade, so I'm done.
Time to
have
go to the
babies.
war.
Yeah,
if
time
you're-
for war.
If you're pregnant as a 16-year-old in the 1960s, then you're right on schedule. So
Yep.
who needs an education when there's a Vietnam
when there's
War to
babies
fight?
to be raised.
Exactly. I mean,
But-
raise that economy,
Yeah.
baby. And just fight some wars,
Mason doesn't have to worry about that just yet.
No.
Hopefully no scares.
Just yet.
Nope. I mean, there has been, but
This
I think-
disembodied voice isn't pregnant yet.
No. Yeah, you can't come on the back of a disembodied voice or inside either. So we should be fine. There's no fallopian tubes in disembodied voice.
We'll
Work,
see
you
about
said,
that.
right? I gotta stop riffing. I'm out of
No,
fucking
you're
steam. I'm just worried about that fucking pipe.
I know. I've
It's
been
been
thinking
a
about
minute.
that.
It's like-
So
It's
long.
been a minute.
Well, it did because it should be like a 12-minute interval because it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
quarter
yeah, we
quarter
did-
of the speed.
Yeah, we did.
Also, we don't know because we only heard the first one, so there could be 20
This
more
is a
minutes.
different video.
And also, it's gonna be, it's at 100.
It's gonna
It's
be-
at 89,
It's gonna be fucking.
and it's gonna be
very loud.
it's gonna keep going for.
Your speakers might blow in your TV.
It's gonna be yeah.
This is
going
gonna be like the clapped out Honda in the school parking lot.
There's a clapped out Honda.
No roller dogs.
No roller down.
The typical F-150 in the parking lot in the morning, just like no exhaust, no catalytic converter,
Wow.
just straight red limiter. Yeah.
That sounds like
We all do
sounds
our own
exactly
truck
like
noise.
Spencer and Martinsville High School. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
For sure, we had our
100%.
fair share. I feel like Owen Valley and Martinsville are just like the same school
They
and
coincide,
in
for
different
sure.
different yeah
Martinsville's just bigger.
yeah. Just by a little bit, yeah. There's no like there's no
No.
Cook in Boston and version of Martinsville where there's like a chum bucket and Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
You know,
You guys have a pool.
Yeah,
That's
well,
true.
Martinsville is. I mean, it is bigger, and there is considerably more people.
That's
in
true,
Spencer.
yes. Yeah, we got a
But-
Culver's, we got a motherfucking Starbucks in Martinsville.
Fuck.
We got
We
a Planet
got the-
Fitness,
The basics, the
the two Circle K's
you
in a
got
row.
You got the Dollar
In Spencer.
General.
Circle K's,
You got the
a
Circle
Wendy's,
K.
Burger King, Taco Bell, McDonald's.
Yep,
The most basic
You got the
roulette
Save a
of
Lot. You got
fast
the,
food places.
you
That's
got the
true.
Babs.
Well, within a 15-mile span, there are $5 generals within Spencer.
There really is.
Wow, that's
no,
true.
there genuinely.
I
is.
pass
Yes.
3 on the way to work every day. Which means I pass. If I wake up, go to work, come home, I see $6 generals.
People
That's
gotta
insane.
stop letting out the bags. If you let the bags fly, they just pop up.
Oh my god,
Like
yeah,
trees.
that's true. Yeah. Oh yeah, you see the seeds planted. A local comedian, one of my friends in comedy, Shanda Sung,
Oh, I'm
brother. I thought that was the pipes for a second.
His pipes are singing.
Shanda Sung, who I'm trying to get on the podcast
can
later
smell
on, her childhood home got turned into a Dollar General, and they have the same address.
Man,
Jesus Christ.
It's insane.
some people go back to their childhood home
You're good.
after to see, well, what does it look like now? But that's just a fucked up
Well, it's she. I don't want to do her bit. She has a really good bit about that. It's awesome. Shout out Shanda Sung. But how we get on the topic of that? Because I like having your Bone Chronicles be like the threading line through the whole episode.
Yeah, a mainstream.
That's right. But yeah, getting a job and like just like the missing people. It's I think as our generation is more honest with how we feel about our significant others and everything. Because I feel like before it was like divorce was way less than it is now, and so it's like oh, you should always love your spouse. I'm like no, shit changes a lot
together.
Yeah, exactly. Which that can ultimately like really hurt a relationship, of course.
Definitely, you get tired.
So yeah, so I think having healthy separation and then missing somebody that's a big deal. Then again, old couples probably stayed together longer because without technology, they weren't touching base every day, so they can go to work for like make a 10-hour shift. They don't see that motherfucker at all. They're like, I don't know where that guy's at. Comes home and is like, there you are.
Hey honey, how you doing?
You can't text a guy.
No, you don't have any idea where these people are. Back then. I mean, now it's like
not.
You got to wonder, how many different people they're talking to sometimes, and you don't want to think that,
Of course
but
not.
Of course, but now since social media has such a big presence in this day and
absolutely
time period, so it's like, what are you supposed to expect? Even if you know deep down they're not doing nothing, how do you think about not,
for the streets they call it. But yeah, so you and Daisy obviously aren't together now, so
air it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want trying to keep like a healthy track of it.
Of course. Because so pretty much to try to sum a little bit of it up by giving some details though, throughout that whole, she lived with me for about a 2-year time period, right? And I don't want to skip some of the main parts, even if it takes a little bit longer.
No, go ahead.
That's all right.
No, please. I have plenty of batteries in that for the
Time
GoPro.
to burn.
We went through that first year of high school. Everything was pretty good and whatnot. We do the typical go out and date stuff, the typical high school stuff. And then my parents kind of not really always hated each other, but, they were together because of my sister, which wasn't an accident, but like they didn't want a kid that early. So it was like an accidental non-accident, you know?
Right.
And so then they had me or whatever a couple years later, and they had to stay with each other because they didn't want to be the parents that divorced. And then they had to have their kids split between their parents on the weekends and stuff like that, and fight all the time. So they stuck
stayed together for you guys.
Yes, and so but when they reached my age, about 16, 17, they just couldn't do it no more. And my mom, I love my mom, but she was a big drinker.
Yep.
And my dad had a little bit of bipolar. So the two do not mix. They're oil and water.
Red pill and blue pill.
Yeah, they
Whoa.
are
Neo.
But anyway. So they ended up getting a divorce when we were still living there. So my mom ended up kicking my dad out of the house. And then we were like, oh, I don't want to have to deal with all this crap, because it ended up where things were happening between my parents and me that I'm like, I don't want to be in the middle of this. So we ended up getting an apartment, which was actually just in the back of the
That's right.
Yeah, back of the smoke and vape shop and Pack Rats that are across from Babs. But the people who ran it, rest in peace. They passed away. They had cancer.
Damn! I don't think I realized that.
It's just a mini Trader Baker's, just like a 2 or 3 booth Trader Baker's, pretty much.
Damn.
Full of random stuff, and I loved doing that with my mom. But then the back of it was an apartment for them when they lived there. So they ran the store, but lived in the back of the Pack Rats. So
Pack Rats.
One of our buddies, Logan,
I like that.
He had an extra room, and we just moved in there, and we were just paying rent and everything like that throughout high school. I mean, it was like $1,000 a month and shit like that. It was it was pretty miserable. She worked a lot, and I worked a lot, so it was very stressful. This was when I was 17, going on through 18.
So like 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. So
Damn, that's a lot for two young people to put together. Wow, dude.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense why we probably didn't stay together very long. It puts a lot of tension. But we lived there for about 8 months. But we kind of were just still growing up.
That's a pretty long stretch for high schoolers, though.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, we ended up moving back in with my dad, but prior to that, things were just kind of getting shaky between us. It just with I mean, she wanted to go do things that I didn't want to do at the time, which I'd love to go out and drink and go out and do fun shit now. But back then I was just more of a really goody two-shoes, but also didn't really want to get in trouble kind of kid.
Totally get that. That's kind of how I was. Exactly.
But like, I didn't, I'm like, we got to save our money and do shit. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely right.
we got bills to pay now. we got hardworking adults.
Yeah,
But,
I got my CDL.
My roller dogs.
Roller dogs.
But yeah, so we moved back in with my dad, and then and as the typical fashion goes, and I'm just gonna air this bitch out, but
all right, dude.
Fuck you, Daisy.
It's fucking Daisy.
The typical
You lost the man of
fashion.
your dreams. This bear over here,
Yeah.
dude.
Now it pretty much. She, how it is, the typical guy best friend, how the story goes.
Oh,
Wow,
don't need to worry
yes.
about him.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yes.
this is just my
I'm
friend.
this lazy shitter.
Yeah.
I was like, why would I go out there and hunt for myself? This guy brought some piece of puh
Some
to
puh.
me. Yeah,
Some
my
fucking
puh.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a guy. I'm not gonna put him under the spotlight just because we've kind of made up actually.
Yeah.
And we're
Which goes to show how cool of a guy Mason is. He's like, yeah, take my puh. We're still cool.
Yeah, it's like I hit
Fuck
that
that
first.
puh.
Yeah.
It is, like,
Get that first.
It's like
Yeah,
he's got
fuck
my
that
seconds,
puh, and that's
so.
an order.
You can have my sloppy seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
It's like
You can always count on that for.
Yeah, you can enlarge the hole, but you can't shrink it. So it's like.
Enlarge the hole, but you can't.
Yeah, you can't bring it back to what it was.
That's true. Yeah. You ever try putting a sleeping bag back in its case?
Yeah.
Fucking lost cause. You ever try to fold a map?
You're not gonna read this atlas.
A folding chair trying to go back in that bag.
That's for. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Oh,
Absolutely.
hell no. But yeah, so pretty much what happened is a typical guy best friend situation where, I didn't want to restrict her from having her friends. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to be like, you can't talk to this person on social media. You're not going to be allowed to do this and that.
No, it's a tyrant.
I will figure out if you're going to cheat on me, whether it be from
Dictator.
you or somebody else.
Mhm.
I have good friends that have told me whenever she's hanging out with her buddies that I knew about already. I'm like, hey, I appreciate it. I love you as a bud. I mean, you're helping
Yeah.
me out. You're trying to keep me happy as a friend. Good things. But, I would let her go do their things, and then toward the end of it all, I'm like, we was actually my graduation party, at my dad's house.
Oh,
Which-
shit.
And so we got it's kind of set the tone of it all. It's unfortunately it wasn't in the forecast, but it started raining for the second half of the day
Yep.
during my graduation
Rainy,
party.
sad day.
Oh, damn.
But
Played cornhole.
yeah, in under
Oh.
the car in the lean-to because it was long enough, about 30 feet for that
Cream of
cornhole.
cornhole.
Yeah,
Oh,
cream.
wet.
Yeah, I knew someone who's getting cream
Slush.
of cornhole.
Okay. Dude. Now that was a setup and a volley. That was
If
good.
anyone remembers what I said in my episode, this is a cornhole American right
That's right. Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, shit. Basketball
what we
American,
mean, dude.
Uber driver American.
here. I gotta
Jesus Christ. I get a said the king. So yeah, you're
Do
so
that
so,
again.
so they porked each other on your graduation day
Well,
party.
It's not official. I know something did happen, but it'll come up later on.
Okay.
But so we were at my graduation party, but we ended up there was a lot of stress, and she was talking to me a couple days before, and she was like, I don't know if it, how I feel. I don't know. She's like, she come home one night
Starting
from
to pull away.
yeah, she come home one night after hanging out with her buddies and hanging out with him, and she's just
And she's
like.
pregnant.
Yeah, I would be like, well,
She's
I
9
didn't
months
sign
pregnant.
this bill. No.
Wasn't me. Didn't do it.
I will do a DNA test.
Stupid bitch.
Quite frankly, fake news.
Not my kid.
4-way Trump impressions is insane.
So
Epstein files don't matter.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
No.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, fucking Bill.
and so she was kind of like, she come home one night after and I was just trying to, I was trying to hold her and shit. She was like, I don't know how I feel about it anymore. You know what I mean?
Ah,
I'm just
damn.
like, she's
That
like,
sucks.
I don't know. And I'm like, okay. So then she started complaining about how I wasn't trying to hold her back and shit. I'm like, I'm not going to try and hold you back and come back with you and hold you if you're not feeling like you want to do this
Yeah,
anymore.
of course.
Can't
yeah.
fucking win.
And so
Yeah.
whenever whenever we were at work one day, because she ended up actually going to Babs and transferring to Save-A-Lot where I worked, which is not an issue. We worked fine together. It was
Oh, that's good.
professionalism. Like there was nothing like we weren't mad at each other or anything. We worked.
Professionalism.
I mean, like as in like.
You guys not fucking on the job or something?
Well, I mean, I would.
That's
okay.
good.
Yeah, there's sometimes in the dairy cooler that Mason started to get a little horny in there. I'm not sure what went down in there, but
That was no.
There's a good reason they call him Cannonball's Walls.
No,
A
was-
can of
just-
balls walls on the,
just
on the
messing.
dairy shelf.
that
Nothing
was
went
two
down at
friends. That was
work.
two friends of ours that we know though that did that. If you remember.
Oh wow.
yeah, but
There's a story-
we're not gonna
we're
get
not- yeah,
we're
we're
not
not
gonna
gonna
get
air-
on
we're
that
not
A
gonna-
topic.
we're
cream
gonna-
pie in the dairy cooler.
Yeah, we're not
cooler?
gonna air that one out because I like my friends.
That's absurd.
Well, that's good. Yeah, there's some limitations on Mama's Garage podcast. We don't want to drag anyone's face to the dirt.
Well, there's a story of somebody, two people fucking at our middle school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some people
Stop saying it so
fuck-
creepy like that.
He was like,
like it
think
happened
about it.
last week or something. You're like, what the fuck,
there
man?
was. God, I wish I was still in middle school.
It's like, probably get some puh around here.
That ain't
Whoa! There was a bathtub on our auditorium stage that some choir kids had sex in, like our sophomore
like-
year of high school.
Me. Just
Yeah.
boning everybody.
Like,
It's awful.
oh Rapunzel, let that act for me. Let down your bush.
They went down and just
Let down your puh.
Open your put.
splish splash. I was taking a bath.
To puh or not to puh.
That is to be put. Oh shoot.
So they fucked in a bathtub on the stage?
Yeah.
They get like a standing O?
Well, I
Did
wasn't personally there.
Stage lights and shit? That's
I just
awful.
heard.
Yeah.
So-
Heard. Oh, it was it clapping and whatnot?
It was actually, it was him.
I heard about this, and there's also apparently a ghost under the stage. So maybe
Oh.
the ghost was sitting there hearing them.
Oh wow, that's cool. Wait, isn't Owen Valley? Is the stage? It's like also in the gymnasium, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? Or am I, it's like a
No.
whole separate place.
It is its own.
Is it? Is that where
Auditorium.
like that fancy dinner was always held? Is that the auditorium?
I do not believe so. That
Okay.
that the for jazz band.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the main gym.
Okay,
The
gotcha.
auditorium was where we had all of our concerts and stuff of that nature.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Those pipes.
I know, dude. It's when it
It's
when
been
it
a
comes,
while.
it's gonna
Oh,
come.
the
dude.
pipes is gonna. Yeah, it's gonna
It's
be. It's
been a
gonna, it's gonna be
while.
like a
Happens.
thunderstorm. I think.
It's
gonna-
gonna start out as a shake, bro.
It's gonna be like a.
It's gonna sound like someone's mad shitting for like 5
I'm so
seconds.
scared. Yeah, because if we had been this long between the Taco Bell ones, we would have totally forgot about it, and then it would just been like, yeah. And so then all of a sudden she immediate laughter.
We sure it hasn't been paused? We're
Oh,
just
maybe we should-
Imagine.
Dude,
freaking out
no
for no
way.
reason.
Placebo.
Okay.
No,
Wait.
it's going. It's just
No, it's
only
not.
been 10
Oh, yeah, it
minutes
is.
and
Oh
40
yeah,
seconds
I
into
saw
the
it at
video.
10:39, but I was like, oh wait, it's 4 seconds per second. So
Man.
yeah, all right.
Whew.
I'm scared of that thing. If we get one during this episode,
Fucking
I'll be
ticking
happy about
time
it.
bomb.
See, this
One, and then we'll go
this
to
is
the
something to wait
It's an
for.
African
IED.
ceiling cricket.
Huh.
Interrupted by an occasion. No, my tailbone gets sore.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You don't have all the protection that this.
I don't
disembodied
have
voice has.
the imaginary person's gargantuan pad of ass cheeks.
and then
fucking,
a bed.
fucking helicopter pads of
Yeah.
fucking ass cheeks.
That's crazy. Helicopter landing pad's awesome.
Fucking a Boeing 747. Like
If it
landing
ain't
straight up on
Boeing,
my
I ain't
ass.
going.
Yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic. Where were we, Mason?
I think. Oh, working with me. Yeah, she.
Professionalism. That's
yeah,
right.
Yep. So
Yes.
we kept it pretty workplace professional. We weren't like most people, like someone I know, and it was very recently where they were just kind of like always kissing on each other and all that at work. It's like, I don't want to lose my job over having a girlfriend or something, or lose
Yeah.
a management status for having someone.
And your coworkers.
Yeah, and friends, which I mean that did affect me and John and Evan for a while, just because I was like, when the puh is that good,
When the puh is that good.
you can't, you got to kind of just listen, you know what I mean, and just do
Yeah.
whatever they want. And it kind of sucked because I'm in this rope of not doing nothing
Yeah,
but
your
whatever.
poo with.
And she didn't have, so yeah,
Yeah,
she didn't have a
he's not
driver's license
pooing out.
either.
Some poo.
Say that again,
poo
Joe.
whipped.
He's not pooing out.
Yeah, I'm not
Staying
putting
attached.
out to my homies.
Poo
you know?
whipped.
So that's
Poo-
something I've
poo-wee.
learned.
Yeah. Rough.
But no, yeah, she's like she didn't have a driver's license either. I don't think she still does. And so
Oh,
wow.
I was like the
Fucking
chauffeur.
bum.
Brother's
so it's
keeping
like,
tabs.
Fucking pump.
So
Bum, dude.
yeah, I got my
I understand. Intuition.
just because yeah, exactly.
It's okay. We up now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, we up now. We way up now. But
way up there.
so it was just kind of a
Walk
big
one
dragging
minute.
me down. So we were at work one day and we kind of just we wanted to talk in the office. It was later in the day, I think. And I kind of just told her, and she was like, I just need time. And I'm like, I said, fuck that. I don't want to, I said, fuck it. We're done. You know what I mean? And I was just like,
Yeah, we're
I
not
just-
taking
I didn't want
breaks.
to, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right,
Like, I don't
yeah.
like taking breaks because that's just a free pass for her to go fuck her homie and then come back to me when she gets bored if she don't like him,
Yeah, right.
And I'm like,
It's-
I'm
it's-
not doing that shit.
This puh feels different.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
bus feels like extra wide because I'm.
Phil, this
Jamal has been
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Tyrone has domain expanded my.
Oh, this guy likes anime.
Yeah.
Oh,
this push sure tastes like Tyrone's dick right
Yeah.
now.
I remember Tyrone's dick like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, it
Man,
slips
where
out
have I
sometimes,
tasted
you know
this
how it is.
before?
Nah, I fuck with it, dude.
Yeah. But anyway, that's where that stemmed from a couple days before my graduation party.
Mm.
So she's still with me, of course. I'm not just gonna kick her out of the damn house, and I'm not an asshole,
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, she's there and we're not really together, but I told her, I'm like, I hate the idea of it, but it is
wouldn't
what it
do
is.
Yeah.
And,
But it's a very mature way of handling that. You're just like, well, I'm not playing that game. If that's going to be the case, we're through. And, I'm not going to kick you out, but it's like, this certainly fucking sucks, but this has to happen this way. Otherwise, we're going to be, swimming in circles.
mhm.
You're
So
a
it's-
nicer man than me.
Commendable.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just too nice, I guess. So, and we're having my graduation party. It's raining, but we're having fun. People are coming over I haven't seen in a while. And,
That's fun, yeah.
The Bleach music starts playing.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Literally just any kind of like I'm so stuck on right now the fucking I don't know if you know anything of Jujutsu Kaisen, but I'm so stuck on the Judas song through fucking from Lady Gaga. And it
Dude, I
is-
love Jujutsu Kaisen.
yeah, so yeah, that's what for that scene.
Domain expansion.
Exactly. If you know from the scene of that what that song is for their big fight. But anyway, so that's been going through my head. But back on track.
With the grad party.
Exactly.
Sorry.
No, you're
off
we're still we've only known each other for like 6 hours now.
For sure, yeah, yeah.
And only us about a week now.
Yeah,
In 6
uh-huh.
hours.
There's gonna be some playful
so
banter.
there's gonna be
No,
some more.
absolutely,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know you like
Not at
this.
all.
Damn, son, you like
No,
that. Like,
we're gonna pod till our balls fall off. So.
yeah, pretty much. I'm down.
to my
with it, yeah.
buff.
Hey, let's play. I guess you guys can look at the camera. You can look at the time over there. But how long do you think we've been
Hello.
going so far?
I think probably. I mean,
40 minutes.
Yeah, about 50 minutes, 50 minutes.
57 minutes.
Yeah,
Man.
almost
Believe
an
that?
hour. And
Felt like no time at
I
all.
know, dude. Right. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we haven't
and,
even started the bone. We haven't even
no,
got
we're
into the
exactly-
haven't
bone.
even got to the
grind.
boning.
This, yeah, as long as it don't matter how long it really.
No,
kinda
dude,
takes,
yeah,
I'm
plenty
kinda
of
trying to
batteries.
Put fillers in, you
Mhm.
know.
Coming.
It might
this
take me a
summer.
week to get this thing up
The
onto
Bone
YouTube, but
Chronicles.
no worries.
Oh well, you know how
The
it is.
Bone Chronicles.
I also
One.
could span it
Bone
a few like
Chronicles.
2 different episodes where it's
Two.
like, all right, guys, part 2 coming next week.
The
Yeah.
Bone
Well, yeah, you
Chronicles
could like you
2.
could I could film the whole thing or something, right? And
yeah,
then you could spread
and that
it
can
out.
split up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
We'll
for-
just in the middle, just tune in next time.
That's right.
yeah, just split it up and redo it.
To
like
the
that.
Bone Chronicles.
Yeah, pretty much just kind of like
well,
just
now I have to call it that, so that's perfect.
yeah,
I love
it's
it.
just the Bone Chronicles.
Hope I
now.
don't misspell Chronicles with like a KR or something.
and then
Yeah.
you'd have to put featuring.
You call it.
I want wings.
I want
wings featuring wings.
the Bone Cruxicles.
all right, all right.
SpongeBob, I want wings.
Luckily, this
Back
is
to
an hour.
All right.
It's an hour. We didn't open with that, but I'm glad it's an hour in.
Yeah. Oh shoot. But
Oh, I've said
Grad party.
yes, grad party.
Depression.
Thank you. Thank you, voice inside my head. That's across the room from me. But yeah, grad party. We're all having fun, hanging out, whatever. And she's just stressed out because she's upset because my grandma, and women, do women's shit. They wash fucking dishes. They do fucking laundry. They fucking vacuum the floor.
This
and they
is the
clean up
part
the
where I was
house.
like, "Oh, Mason's a misogynist. That's the thing he's not. That's the thing we can't. Yeah. Oh, the caveat.
That's a
Yeah.
clip.
Women do women shit.
Yeah,
It's
well,
so funny.
but it's different when it's like you
This is
and
for the
her.
red pill
Fucking
audience.
girl stuff. So funny.
What are you interested in? Dishes or something?
And my house, we didn't have a dishwasher. You did it yourself. So I mean, like, she was the literal dishwasher.
Yeah, that's
So
yeah, I guess so.
my grandma was asking her, and my family's just like, "Hey, can you help clean up this while we're doing this?" And she's like, "No, I don't have to do this shit." And I'm just like, typical, white woman. Like, it's just like, all right, I'm not trying to get racist, so we're to step away from that stuff. But anyway,
Back to the story at hand.
Maybe not a clip.
How many times have we said, "All right, back to the grad party"? Like,
Yeah.
already.
I'm getting
Let's-
off topic.
Let's wrap this party up and
It's like-
head
it's
on
like-
the road.
All right,
I'm
all right,
sorry.
after our 5th Holocaust tangent, we should back to the grad party.
Yes, she was refusing to help do stuff, and she was kind of getting stressed out. She's like, "Oh my god, I kind of." She wanted a way out, and who she called? She called the guy that she's been hanging out with, her childhood best friend. And I'm like, I see. She wants to be dick down. And I'm like, okay.
Dick
down.
This woman by the guy who knows her best.
I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna, you're gonna let someone who's like, you're gonna let a free agent instead of someone that's assigned to a multi-million-dollar deal, like, come on now,
Crazy.
like,
Analogy.
so. Yeah, you're taking a gamble on that, but I'm
Second
like,
mice gets the cheese.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Yeah, second mice gets the cheese. I'm like, this early bird's got that worm, so I mean, I'm dead in the water now. But so
I just fist bumped the air, everybody.
pretty much. I mean, I didn't.
Nobody
see
saw
anything.
that.
No bullshit.
John Cena.
Parma John
Can't
Cena.
see him in Parmesan.
Yeah. So she ended up leaving the grad party. And, everyone there was kind of asking me, it's like, what the hell's her problem? And I'm like, and I haven't really aired out the information that we weren't really together anymore because I was trying to figure out a way to kind of just say it, like, fuck it. And I was avoiding it for a while. So I was just like,
It's hard to break that news, too, especially if you're still, like, processing it.
Yeah, and all that. And it kind of pissed me off, too, low-key, sometimes. But so she ended up leaving. And that was kind of the final straw of everything. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. It is what it is. I told her, I'm like, after this, you need to come start getting your stuff. If you're going to start moving or whatever. I mean, we still work together and whatnot. And, I mean, she came back that night, you know what I mean? And it still just was, it was still a little bit longer we were hanging out. So that's when all that happened. And then it was the final thing. So I was taking her. It was the day. It was the tornado.
Bitch ass bug.
Damn,
Bitch ass ladybug.
tornado.
Yes, it was a tornado that kind of came through. It was the McCormick's Creek State Park tornado.
Oh, my
Oh, yeah,
God.
that-
I had friends who were at the McCormick Street that almost fucking
Shit.
died.
Yes,
Shit.
Not
Fuck
good.
up McCormick
No,
Street.
not good.
it was that day. So we were at the Save Lot that day, and
Christian, oh my God, dude.
yeah.
It was internal. It's wild.
We're at the fucking Save Lot that day. Working.
Oh, the disembodied voice got the bug.
Oh hell yeah! He just
All right.
clapped that bug like with
McCormick's
his giant
Street.
ass.
Was that
teeth.
the day that the door got smashed in Nolan's vehicle?
Yes. My best friend. I drove my old Ford truck there, and I didn't
84.
realize. Yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna hail, or else I wouldn't have brought it out there. Even though, it's, so I was afraid my windshield was gonna get busted. But no, we came out after the NATO came through or whatever, and
NATO.
The NATO.
the damn nader came through, and the
Yeah.
hail was huge. I mean, they were palm
The
size
damn
full
nader.
hail. If anyone
Holy
remembers,
shit.
yeah, I don't
Very
know if you
big.
Yeah, they were like
Wow.
palm size full hail, like
Damn.
softball size hail. Sometimes
No wonder you were
I don't
worried.
remember where I was at during this because I
It-
don't.
it actually was
Probably
strong
in this
enough to
room.
bust off the front of our door sensor where it wouldn't shut the door anymore, like when it hit it. So
Wow.
we went outside and looked at our cars, and my car was fine, parked right next to Nolan's, and then Nolan had a giant shattered windshield in the back of his trunk. And I'm like,
Sounds
I'm
like
like-
his took the bullet.
I
Well,
know, but my truck was
but-
in front of his car.
Tell him what Nolan had said right before that storm.
Yes, it was pretty hilarious. We were just kind of fucking around, and he was like, "Strike me down, Zeus! You don't have the balls." And then fucking Zeus sends a fucking
the cannonballs,
Yeah.
that is.
yeah, he sends a fucking
Zeus
hail
sent some
missile
balls.
down through his windshield.
Gross
Yeah.
ass ladybug.
Damn, there's
There's
another.
another one.
Oh my
Clap
God.
it with your ass cheeks, disembodied voice.
There's going to be 3 back-to-back episodes of ladybugs.
Man.
Is it just that time of year they start fucking or
I
something?
guess so, man. They're just fucking in my room.
Well, they don't like the cold.
Keeping the
Guess they're the
blood.
only thing fucking in this room.
That's yep.
Not until he starts getting into. He's getting into that.
Not
gym.
until he gets into this dating scene.
Well, he's getting into that gym, and he's gonna get swole, and
Trying to get
I
swole.
think he looks pretty good right now. But
Well,
you know,
thank you there, Mason. Appreciate that.
But yeah. But anyway,
Get a room.
If only I can have an ass like Charles,
yeah, I think we all wish.
where
Too
I could do like thunderclaps and like tell the town when the next tornado's coming. It's like,
You
oh, 8 claps, it's tornado. We're code black. Fuck.
We need
Well,
we need
Charlie to
You
clap
better
at
not
high
be
noon.
standing anywhere within 50 foot of that shit.
I'm like, absolutely not. It's fucking
Eardrums explode.
Yeah, you know how many tectonic plates I've broken like into chip crumbs with my ass clapping.
Keeping that all to myself, boys. You don't get none.
We can't even get a lick. God
Nope.
damn it!
Work.
Back to the grad party.
Yeah. So after all this is over, after the grad party, I mean, that was kind of the main story of it.
Mhm.
You know, she ended up leaving with the guy, came back, a couple days go by or whatever, and then that tornado comes through, and she was with him, of course, and she gets dropped off at work. Tornado happens. We kind of go home for the day because, you know, nobody's coming. It's pretty damaged.
What you gotta do?
through-
Power's out.
Yeah, power's out. And
Yeah,
it's
fair
a
enough.
pretty big storm. So, I mean, Hillside was all messed up, so they didn't have no one to work on that power grid right there at that time being. So we ended up going home, but I was like, you know, being the try to be nice guy that I am, I took Daisy over to see her guy who worked at O'Reilly's at the time.
Wow, dude,
And,
crazy. Yeah, see, this is the part people aren't gonna believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you being such like a goddamn like just a
Saint.
yeah, right.
I mean, it's
What's the
true,
word?
yeah.
Chivalry's not dead. Yeah, dude.
And she was tired of, and her biggest thing was she's like, I'm so tired of people thinking that I cheated on you with blah blah blah, and I'm like, well, probably because you did. I told her that in the car riding with me over there, and she was getting pissed off and
Didn't
everything.
like that, huh?
No, hell no.
It was
she-
like the French thing where it's like we were on a break, but it's like, dude, come on. I mean, like, I think there is something as like emotionally cheating.
yes,
It's like where I mean, there's like that's a really gray area, but like if you catch feeling for someone and you keep that and you don't communicate and you kind of play both games at once with the other person, you're fucking over the other person. That's where the cheating aspect comes, because you're not cheating isn't breaking the law, especially if you're like unless you're married, and then it's it's of course like they call that an affair. But if you're just like two people like being exclusive and then you break that trust, that's the cheating aspect. So I think there is like a such thing as like an emotional cheating thing. And it sounds like if there was something physical, you can absolutely pin her for that. So
yeah, well, yeah, of course, because I mean, you're kind of toying with my head, still trying to use me to do things
Mhm.
that I'm like, why couldn't he just come over and pick you up? You're only like 5-6 minutes away. You know?
yeah, close one.
But anyway, as I'm talking to her, I'm kind of shit talking, you know, because I'm just like, this is probably what happened. I've heard it from a lot of people. I've heard a lot of things. And she's mad, and she, you know, and she has this big pink monster or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Her
And
vagina?
Not her vagina. but, you know, you can think
mean-
about it whatever you want.
Was it horse shaped?
No. Yeah.
Dragon?
It's been in me a couple times. Let's say.
Whoa!
No.
What do you mean big pig? I don't even know what you mean by that.
Literally,
It's big.
literally.
It's pink.
Was it
It's
a big
hairy.
ass bottle of Pepto Bismol?
No, it's literally dead ass. The pink flavored monsters that you can drink.
Oh.
I thought it was a big ass dildo.
I thought it was like the world's biggest vulva. I was like, oh my god, her big pink monster. That's so fucking funny.
that's what she
What a
calls it.
miscommunication that was.
It's great.
It's like the Pink Panther walks in.
Baby, why don't you come over here
It's
and
like,
lick my pig
Dun-dun.
monster?
Big
Big
vagina.
We all went for something.
I
different
know,
there.
we all swung for the
fucking-
fences on that one.
Goddamn.
Swing and a miss.
Come over here and get off that computer call and kiss me on your hot mouth. I'm feeling
I'll
romantical.
be
You know what I'm talking about? You seen that?
No, I just like the way your voice sounds.
Dude, he hasn't. I can't believe you haven't seen that. That's
Yeah.
It's such. It's just
worry,
a, yeah,
It's a
yeah,
prison call.
yeah. Get off that prison call. And
Get off that
big
prison
giant,
call.
pretty
and
much big giant black guy
come
behind
kiss
a
me on
small
my
old white
hot
guy.
lips. I'm feeling romantic.
Big black monster.
Yeah, pretty
Energy.
much big giant monster.
Oh God, there's so many clippable but also simultaneously horrible moments in this episode.
We'll have plenty.
Dude,
Yeah.
Big Pink Monster is so fucking funny. I had no idea what you meant by that. You're like, no,
Big
like a
Pink
can of
Monster?
caffeinated beverage. I was like, oh.
Big pink monster.
Well,
Something
Sounds
for
like a good
energy.
old roast.
something for later. But so yeah, she had a can of that Pink Monster. I can't get out
Yeah,
my
you should have
brain.
said can of pink
Yeah,
monster.
I can't. I'm just. That's what I remember because it was a monster to my truck.
Kind of look like a can of pink monster right now.
Oh, it's funny. I laugh so fucking hard. Oh, God damn it. So yeah, we're driving over there, and I'm getting her kind of pissed off, and I'm not feeling bad about it because it's pretty much the truth. And-
Rage bait.
And we get there, and I said I can't remember what I said, but it was the ultimate rage bait of all time. And
Oh.
she was there. That he was standing outside. It was so fucking funny. And so she gets pissed off. She gets out and she fucking slams my passenger side door on my truck. And then I'm just kind of slowly backing up. She takes that giant pink monster of hers and she just fucking hails it right at my truck, and it just
wow.
goes boom. And I'm like,
Just imagine-
her pink monster blew up and squirted on me. Like, that's what happened. Like, yeah, and I'm like, God damn, man, you're throwing your fucking pink monster at me.
Dude, I'm just imagining her being hurled herself at your your
Just
door.
like-
Pink monster just cannonballing at your
Just
fucking.
spread eagle. and and that kind of pissed me off, but I was like, whatever. I kind of did rage bait her, so it's kind of a 50-50 trade-off. So
No, that's yeah. She escalated. You shouldn't take that much. I mean, it's noble of you to even come to that conclusion where it's like, yeah, well, I kind of did press her button. She didn't need to fucking
Should have punched her.
assault your vehicle like that.
Should have punched her in her pink monster, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. And there was another story of that too, real quick. It's kind of, and we were
Pink monster.
not about the pink monster, damn it. But we were driving on the way to work. Save a lot. It'll be quick. And we were in some kind of argument, the typical shit, how couples are. And I don't know, she just wanted me to shut the fuck up, and I just kept yapping, and I just kept, and you know how old like OBS dashes are on like
Yeah.
Dodges and everything.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Was
that.
it cracked as
Just
shit?
Fucking, yeah, it was kind of cracked as shit. And she was just like, God fucking damn it, just boom,
No.
right on my fucking dash.
No.
And it just, you know how like the Lego piece sound effects where it just goes,
Yeah.
yeah, that pretty much fucking
Dorito.
happens. So you can kind of imagine, I wouldn't say anger issues, but like you can kind of imagine the easy to anger wants to hit shit,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
Makes you want a spinning back palm.
Yeah, makes me want to wear a pimp ring and to leave an indent. You know what I'm saying? So
Pimp named Slickback.
yeah, no, it's a pimp named Slickback. But yeah, that's kind of.
Bitch, you touching on my car.
It wasn't always that bad though. I mean, she was a very sweet person, and I will say that. It wasn't always bad. There was good. So
Look,
I'm not trying
you put a bow on it.
yeah, but I was done with
You
everything.
can only polish a turd so much.
Exactly.
That's
I
true.
rage baited the shit out of her, and that was that. And she was coming to get her shit that afternoon. And so she come to get her shit. I sat her stuff in the garage, and we were loading shit up, and she was kind of arguing with me. She's like, I missed you and shit, crying and all that. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, if you
Little
mi-
white monster.
Yeah, exactly. My little white monster, his giant black monster, probably, even though he's white. Like, it pretty much, that's what it.
Big tan monster.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm, helping load up the stuff because, again, I'm not a complete prick. I'm not going to break her shit and everything like she wants to. But, she's up there in the back of my truck. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She's standing up there loading some stuff, and she's mad because she had fish. You know what I mean? She had actual fish. And
Snakes.
Said she
and snakes and
smelled
shit like
fish.
that.
Oh, I thought you meant the big pig monster smelled
Smelled
like
like fish?
tilapia.
No, yeah.
She had fish. I thought I thought that she was like that's like a
Aquatic
slang.
animal.
No, she had
Yeah.
aquatic fish. Yeah, you
I
know
see.
what I'm saying? And
Like beta fish.
yeah, that stuff. We had big fish tanks, like a 70-gallon fish tank, all this
Oh,
stuff
shit.
with a lot of fish, and
Yeah,
it was cool.
Their
Angel
apartment in the
fish,
back
and-
of the tobacco.
but not a lot of
place.
it was any of mine. Yeah,
Hard-boiled
lot of stuff.
fish.
our roommate had 2 6-foot snakes that
Oh, wow.
were like
Fuck that.
this thick. They were cool because they were.
Damn.
They were some girthy boys.
Yeah, they were. But they were so domesticated from being
Yeah.
with him and everything. But back on track.
Did they bark or something?
No, just domesticated as in they weren't fed live animals because when you feed snakes live animals, they will
They're like
they'll
hunt-
run around and then
Yeah.
they'll want to strike at action. But when you feed them dead animals, they'll go up to it, smell it, and realize it's food, and they'll eat it. So when you
Oh,
go to
okay.
reach in with your hand to pick them up or something,
Yeah, so they
don't strike
bite
at your
you.
hand.
Now that's a fun fact.
Yeah. There are a couple of things I've learned, you know.
Yeah.
Fun facts with Mason.
But anyway, back on track. We had those animals. and
Jesus.
damn, son. Like, damn.
Just catch the windscreen on fire.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm getting ready to start seeing mine start burning
Gonna
away.
burn
slowly.
off. Yeah.
Back of my truck, and the glass was broken from where my dad wanted it out of the house because he had to sell the house in order to pay off my mom.
Right.
So,
In the divorce.
yep. And so that's why we're moving a lot of the stuff
Yeah.
out.
Sorry.
The
No,
big.
you're good. I
Relevant.
didn't really clarify. I'm trying to remember everything. Go,
No, you're fine,
go
dude.
quick-ish, but not like super
No,
fast.
yeah,
You know,
no,
not
yeah.
drag it.
Right.
Details.
Details. Yeah. I like this. I like a good story arc. It feels like a movie you're all watching.
Yeah.
This
And
is just phase 1.
All picture it yourself. I know that's right. It's only episode 1 of this.
Exactly. And so the stuff, there was a bunch of fish tank stuff, and there was some of my stuff. I had fishing poles and stuff that my dad wanted out of the garage, and I had to drive around. In my truck, my brown truck, and was the only truck I had at the time. My dad was driving my Toyota at this point. And so that's the only thing I had, and it was sliding around, stuff was breaking because she wouldn't come pick it up. It was been like a week or so or two from when she's, not come and picked it up.
Yeah.
And she's like, why in the fuck didn't you take care of my shit? Why didn't you do this and that? And I'm just like, because you could. I've told you a million times you could come over and pick it up. And she was mad that I'm just fact checking her.
Yeah.
And so, in typical fashion,
Typical.
she got mad,
This bitch.
and then she ended up, she ended up screaming at me, and this is pretty much kind of quote for quote, well, guess what? She goes, guess what? I fucked Bleep, his name.
Oh,
so,
wow.
And so it came out, being
Yeah,
like that.
Wow.
Did happen.
Yeah, it did happen, and I have my other best friend Nolan as a witness there. He was there with me.
Oh, cuck
helping-
chair?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty
As a-
much.
Yeah,
As a
pretty
witness,
much.
a witness to her saying that, not
Yeah,
a witness
yeah,
to
yeah.
her to the
Yeah.
confession itself.
yeah. No, yeah, she was a witness. He was a witness
Not
there.
that Nolan's a cuck. Shout out
No.
Nolan. You're
Yeah,
a great guy.
We love you, Nolan.
Nolan.
I love you. I love your mom too. But so
Mr. Nolan Reed Cancer.
God, his mom's hot. But anyway, we'll just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
'cause
relevant
you go,
to this
You
story.
go on
Yeah.
vacation with Nolan and always make horrible comments about his mother.
Yes, I do.
That's fun.
I love you, Jenny. But anyway,
She's watching. She's for sure watching.
Yep. That and the 13 other viewers.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't care.
I bet
Jenny-
it's probably 5
Jenny,
at this
if you're
point.
watching-
the way we're going, we haven't had a metal pipe in a while, so
No, we haven't had a metal pipe for almost an hour.
Man.
If Jenny is watching this, I want her to know I love her too.
sweet. Everyone should.
That's a good. I like that
she's
name
such
a lot.
She's such a
Jenny.
she's such a nice lady. She's pretty much my second mother.
Mama.
You know,
And you're
she-
insanely attracted to her.
Of course. I mean,
Nice.
like, it's like a dream.
Hey,
but-
stepmom is still mom.
Exactly. It's like I got 2 stepmoms,
Nice.
But, so yeah, I found out that information, and I'm like, I told her, I'm like, I fucking knew it. I told her, I said, I fucking knew it. Everyone in town was right about you. You're a cheating fucker.
Wow.
Because
Run around
everyone-
Sue.
Because you know how she was saying it earlier.
Yeah.
Debbie
It's a
does
callback.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, she's like, I am tired of everyone thinking I cheated on you. It's like, well, motherfucker, you did.
Mhm.
You know, and everyone's telling me that. So,
Did-
yeah. So it came full circle.
Did you say Debbie or Daisy does Dallas?
It would be hilarious if Daisy
Yeah.
does Dallas. Dude.
It's all right.
Ah,
we'll
missed
fix it.
opportunity.
We'll fix the next episode.
But yeah, that was, and that's when we finally split up completely. She took her shit, put it in a storage unit with half like of my shit because she's like, I don't know what's mine's and your shit, you know. So I lost like 90% of my shit because we had some stuff mixed together in totes when we moved back
And
to
she
my
was
dad's.
just like, I'm not gonna go through all this nonsense. Yeah.
I'm not going through it right
That's-
now.
I'm just taking all of it.
That's petty as hell.
It was a
sucks.
Yeah,
fucking
so my shit's sitting in a
ploy.
storage
My
unit that got
Legos.
broke into. Her storage unit got broke into.
Oh,
That
wow.
Good.
had my shit in there too.
Not good.
Yeah, exactly. Good, but
no,
not good.
No dice.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But I didn't lose really anything important at all. I mean, I was the guy that has, important stuff to me like Legos and DS games and fucking
Yeah, very important.
Yeah,
and
nothing like photo
my-
albums or like memorabilia. You're like, no, I want my
No,
Lincoln
like,
Logs and fucking erector sets.
yeah, my 3
Autistic child.
exactly my 3 copies of my Lord of the Rings novels.
I
Yeah,
want all my Drago Bakugons.
exactly. That's what was important to me.
Beyblades.
Beyblades.
Yeah. God, I remember Beyblades. It was so fun.
Oh, sick.
But
Let it whip.
it was like, dude, that theme song was so peak. Like, God.
Beyblade. Yeah, that shit was
type shit.
heat.
But yeah, that got broke into, and I'm like, I just want my shit. Can I have my fucking shit? But I ended up getting my stuff back, and she ended up with this guy for a while, and then there was a third guy through the entire story.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
It just layers on
The
layers.
plot's thickens.
From way back.
From
From
where?
way back.
From way back.
Whoa.
This was like before
So it's
their
like,
arc.
like a prequel.
Yes, this was the Star Wars prequels that weren't even made yet.
Holy shit.
It is just
So-
now coming out.
Episode 1, 2, and 3.
When she worked at Subway, there was another guy, and he's been homeschooled most of his life, so he hadn't really been around. a
Does
lot
his
of
name
people.
start with a J?
No.
Okay, we're good.
Um,
Does it end in an arid?
that'd be funny as fuck.
You
I
guys,
should just say
you
that.
guys didn't catch
Oh,
that first. That's
yeah,
fine.
we'll refer to him as Jared from now on.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So,
Jared.
so
Jared from
Jared
Subway.
from Subway.
Old J-Man.
Yeah.
Uncle Jay.
Yeah.
I had a coworker named Jaron Land. Yeah, out at Cook.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
The plot thickens. No.
He was there too.
There was,
Oh my God.
ads, it's ads, it's ads. Oh god, it played long enough to play an ad. Oh my god, it's an ad. Holy shit, it's an ad. Oh no, there's another ad. Wait, it's not. Oh my god, hold on. Drive me
Jesus
mad by an ad.
Christ on
Holy
crack.
shit, send to an iPhone on February 3rd. Holy shit, what? Let love. Ads.
Ads.
Mad.
Ads. Oh my god, they're having sex. Ads.
oh, come on.
Oh, there's another ad.
Good for them.
Oh my god.
This has to be horrible for the listener.
That's
Holy
what you
dude.
call an abortion.
Oh my god, a fourth ad.
Ah,
There's a
that's
fourth ad.
Look at hey.
Do they play like
ah.
4 ads because of like an hour
That
long
was good
session?
stuff.
Man, this
5
is
Oh,
ads.
not
5.
good.
Good lord.
Are they non-skippable? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Skip
skipping.
in.
Sorry,
Now.
all of
Oh, no, you're
the
not on the skip
listeners right
sign.
now.
Oh shit. All right.
Get
Maybe
back
one,
to
maybe one will
silence
play
until-
right now. They
until
always put
one.
they
Let's
always
put-
put an ad before like something
Let's
important.
put it back.
happens.
Let's put it back to 89. That was so goddamn
Oh,
loud.
92.
8.
90,
Stupid calculator.
89.
87.
Mason, for the I checked the battery life on the GoPro. I think what we should do, I think you find a stopping point, and then
Well,
we're gonna
After
dri-
Daisy.
right. So like finish up all of Daisy's stuff, and then I'm gonna tell a work story about Christian and I that happened this week, and then we're gonna end this episode, and we'll start the second one. You just start rapid firing your fucking revenge stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Keep you guys in listening for till to next Thursday when this shit comes out again
Yes.
for sure.
So
So how long was it out?
It was for a split second.
Oh, you're fine then. Yeah. Here,
so
Christian, speaking of that real quick, just make sure we're good.
Hello.
You're fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
all
we're good.
right.
Thank you.
So the third guy,
Yeah.
Jared from Subway,
Yeah, the secret second guy. Yeah.
City
the
boy.
secret sauce.
So Jared pretty much knew Daisy from Subway, and they were friends. And like I said, I didn't care if she had friends. You
Yeah,
know, She
right.
didn't really. She didn't
I
have
think it's
any
healthy to
girlfriends
have
at all.
friends that
Yeah.
are different genders. for
I-
sure.
exactly.
Be unhealthy
Get-
not to.
Yeah,
It's true, yeah.
exactly. If you're only pinpointed with like the guys, you know.
Because this is fucking great. But if I only had this, I'd be like, I'd like a woman's opinion every now and then about
Yeah.
something,
something else, of course. So
To get some puh.
or even just have like a nice conversation.
yeah, something different. You know, there's always different aspects how
Some
women
puh.
feel. You know,
Yeah.
some ass, some puh.
Some
You
ass
know,
and puh,
but,
Some conversation.
some conversation.
Are we,
Yeah.
are we French? Shortening words?
It's fun. We are. Oh, it smells like ladybugs, guys. It's the only thing you guys can't do at the podcast.
The
is
disembodied
smell
voice
it.
is in such a relaxed position now.
Yes. Disembodied, relax.
He's almost
Very.
got like a disembodied bulge.
I've
Can't
been
put-
trying to ignore the elephant in the room.
Yeah, the elephant trunk in the room.
Yeah, honestly, the sweatpants. That's a
Metal pipe.
person.
What?
Oh, that is
It
hey.
is pretty much a metal pipe.
Air fist pump.
But yeah,
So this Jared guy. So where's he finding in the timeline? So before the guy. So it's
Yes.
you, your friend that you're now cool with, and then there's Jared.
yes. So Jared, he is kind of like my main op.
Mm.
So
Fucking Jared.
yeah,
That's a shit name. Too. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's the name we gave
his
him.
actual name fucking sucks. So basic as hell.
We'll tell you. We'll tell us between the pods.
exactly. So, and I'll tell the first guy's name. You'll think it's funny.
Good to know.
You will.
Um,
You will.
but yeah,
Sri Lankan chicken masala.
Yeah, so Jared from Subway knew her when I was probably, because we lived in the apartment when I was 17, so probably about a year and a half or something, almost from the beginning, and he's been secretly weaseling his way through everything he's done. Had been an attempt to just get with Daisy, and he told her sister this, so that it's on blast on her sister's phone from screenshots I have on my phone. But
got receipts.
Yeah, I got my fucking receipts. I paid my bills, but
damn straight.
So, we started hanging out with him and stuff. I had no problem. I want her to have all her friends she wants to hang out. It don't have to just be me and her. It's healthy to be with your group
Absolutely,
of friends.
it makes company, man. It's fun.
Yes. But I noticed, she'd want to go do more things with him. No big deal. It is what it is. They weren't gone like long periods of time, but it don't take that long to fuck, especially if you're a quick shooter. So,
spoken by a true prodigy.
Yeah. Spoken by a true quick shooter.
Yeah.
12 seconds.
Yeah, it's like 12. Damn.
Like a Mexican standoff.
Yeah,
Like
pretty much like Charlie's
this bed
ass
ain't big
cheeks.
enough for the two of us.
Yeah. Charlie's ass cheeks strike noon. It's like, yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God damn.
The thunder's coming.
Fucking recoil.
Jesus.
Sorry, gentlemen.
Oh, you're okay.
That's what happens in town. Boom, boom, boom.
It's high noon.
Sorry, guys.
So I'm just imagining Charles doing that, but he's
On
like,
the
he's
top
like
of the
it's
clock
high
tower.
Nah, Monta dies. That's so fun.
Yeah, so he fits in, pretty much before him when I was about a
Fits in
half-
her.
he does. He probably fits in her now. I'll tell you
Well.
that he fits in her now.
He does.
Yes, he does. This thing, by the time he gets to it's probably gaped. But
Oh.
Whoa.
Grand Canyon.
I'm not trying to be that guy. But
Gaped is the guy's horrible name we were trying to refrain from earlier.
yeah.
Gaped Trout.
God, dude, shit smear game.
So whenever her and the first guy started living together, they ended up moving in together. You know how we did.
Oh, wow.
But that didn't last long. They got together in December of the year we broke up, and then they only lasted till about January, so they only lasted a month. So, she can be a pretty trifling bitch sometimes. So,
Shoddy trifling.
yeah, it must be from dirty fucking docks. But
Thank you, consciousness.
yeah, thank you for setting up the alley-oop.
Absolutely.
So they were living in this really shitty, like, fucking apartment complex just outside of Spencer, and it was always dirty all the time. It was fucking nasty and shit. When I went in there to get some of my shit, it just smelled like straight ass. And
Damn.
And I mean, like, you know how like a guy's room smells like shit sometimes, but you're kind of used to it because it's a guy's room.
By the way,
But-
does my room smell
Low
have any
key,
weird?
no. I came in here and it smelled good.
Good.
Can't smell your balls if that's what you're asking.
Well, good.
Yeah. Like, I guarantee you going to my room, you probably smell my balls. I'm
Yeah,
not-
well,
I'm not gonna lie.
I want to.
Balls and
But I
That's
also
good.
don't have fucking Shaq-sized gold bond in my room either. So.
Yeah.
it smells like
So-
smeg in here.
It smells
Yeah,
like-
it smells like Shaq's 2 testicles in here, and it must be good.
Oh, wow. This cannonballs.
Is that
Yeah.
one of them right there?
Yeah.
Oh, the
exactly.
kettlebell
that
keeping the
black
door open?
The
kettlebell.
20-pound
Son of
kettlebell.
a bitch.
Something to get a pump on.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll end this episode soon with a story from us from work, and then we'll end the next episode doing dartboard confessionals.
Sweet.
Right
So-
on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a hole in your wall. Sorry.
Yeah, there's plenty of them in there. Don't worry, you're good.
Thunk.
So yeah, this is not picking at you or anything, but you come off so chill, but like you clearly have been keeping tabs, or not tabs, but just like the receipts. You like this dirty fucking whore bag with this gross ass place, and
Well, because I had to go over there multiple times to
Yeah.
get stuff of my own.
gotta be
and
aggravating.
whatnot.
Yeah.
And throughout this time period, I'm still going through a lot of trouble with it. High school sweetheart, you know how it is. I'm
Right,
fucking,
yeah.
I sound like I'm such badass right now.
But you're
like,
doing the
oh,
right
fuck.
thing though, and I think you knew that.
Yeah, I was still being nice to her and shit. You can ask Charlie and them. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah, he
was
civil.
I was still being civil, still being nice and whatnot. I still felt like shit sometimes, but after they were together for about a couple months, and that didn't last long. But when she would kind of vent to me and talk to me about some stuff, because we were still like had communication, because she had my shit.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Yeah, Devin's been helping me out here and there," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Work together.
yeah," and well, yeah, we did work. We still worked
Yeah.
together through
Mm.
until up for a while, up until before she moved. she would still vent to everybody and tell me and everything like this, but she would always be like FaceTiming Devin when her and Christian were getting pissed off, and I kind of dropped the name, but I don't really care.
Okay,
I didn't do anything. Yeah, me and Luke were like,
you did it once, and I was like, I will see. Then you go, Devin. I was like, all right.
What was I doing
there?
there? What the hell was I doing
dropped
there?
the names, so.
What was I doing?
Hour and
there?
a half into the pod, though.
It
all right.
Yeah, it helps. But anyway,
Buried.
So now, buried to hatch. You know the names, whatever. That's
Yeah.
why you think it'd be funny because it's
Fuck
your
you,
name.
Devin.
And so Christian. See what I mean by lame ass name being Devin? Like, fuck, that gotta be so boring.
Yeah,
I know-
dude, Christian's
I know.
such a basic.
I've
ass
only ever
name.
met some solid Devons, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, I know
I'm
a
not-
solid Devin.
Yeah, I do too. I played basketball with him, but I just
Mhm.
I just think it's a pretty basic fucking name, and
Yeah, basic for
and
sure.
I think it sucks ass because he's a prick. So,
Mhm.
well,
Well, it feels like,
any other
the
Devin's
Walmart
fine.
version of Gavin, where it's like the Devin.
Yeah,
Gavin
or
takes more effort to say.
cut off names.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
like Will for William or
Yeah. Char for Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris. You
Chris.
Mace. I guess mine's already
Lou.
short. Lou wants some puh.
Hey, Lou.
Lou, I need some puh.
It's slow motion, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Kinda
she would
like
start
that
talking
video.
to him.
You should have put it in 0.5.
All right, I do want to we'll put a little bow on that for now because we only have 9% left on this battery before we have to end this episode. Closing remarks on that because next episode we're gonna pop the fuck off with all your stories.
Yep. And I'll make this quick.
Mm-hmm.
She talked to him, and he was going. And she pretty much dick rode him the entire time through both my relationship and Christian's relationship.
Mhm.
So, not this Christian.
It's Christian.
No
I wouldn't
consciousness.
wish that on my worst enemy, but except for him now. But yeah, so she kind of dick rode him if she had any troubles with me or with Christian. I figured that out, and he actually talked to her sister, Daisy's sister,
Yep.
and tried to get with her or talk with her just because it would bring her closer to her sister, and she told her that. I mean, that's some fucked up shit. I mean, I told my friends, I'm like, damn, I kind of respect this guy. He's going balls deep for.
Yeah, he's like,
he's
it's an
literally-
inside job.
Yeah, he's literally
To get to an inside job.
Yeah, he's literally like Agent 000, you know,
Yeah,
Agent
wow, yeah.
7. Yeah.
Go on.
000.
Yeah. Just talk.
Yeah.
And
so
how much pull you got? Well, that's a funny way to say nothing.
Yeah.
000.
Yeah.
00 nothing.
Non-legitimate pussy. But
So yeah, so this guy, it ends with that basically.
yeah,
just-
pretty much. And they ended up, now they're gone and they're moved out of state,
Mhm.
and they're kind of struggling at the
Which
moment.
sets
from
you
what
up
I know.
for your revenge story,
Yes, it
which
sets me up
you
for
guys will hear
revenge
about
arc.
next week. But for now, we're gonna do a little play-by-play of how Christian and I had some fun at work this week. So you mentioned it earlier. It was you said the phrase spinning backhand. Now, not to be confused
Spinning
with a
palm.
spinning
strike.
spinning. You said spinning. Okay, I always call it a spinning backhand. That's what I would announce out loud with my loud voice before I did it in middle school. Essentially, if someone's walking towards you in a hallway and you're on the right side, just how it is on a traditional highway, you take your right arm and you kind of push it back like this way, like where Mason goes, right? But then you wave with your left to create a misdirection. And then when they get past you, past your equilibrium, you spin around, and then this hand's already flapping around. Hit him right in the chest or face or low ball, whatever, right? So I did this to Christian after one of our mandatory stretch blocks, which we do every day at work. Fun social hour type thing. I was like, Christian, check this out. I did it in slow motion. He was like, you got me, right? So we walk all the way to our desks. We get all the way to our desks, or we lost the crowd. He tries to do it to me.
Luke, he does something very interesting. He says instinctively, I don't know if this is true or not. Fuck it. He instinctively did it himself, and I kept my momentum whenever I was walking.
So he did it. I saw him doing it.
I was doing something like,
right.
and I walked into it.
Yeah.
And
so
his-
he
he
did one, which triggered me to do one.
And
I wasn't pulling any punches.
if anyone watches UFC and knows Boss Rutan
Mm.
and knows he did slap fights and stuff, he basically just
yeah. So it was like if you treat your palm like a patty, the hardest part of that patty directly under the cartilage of his
Just
nose,
fucking
right
wow.
there. It feels just like I did it
just
at work.
flat in my nose.
Real bad, and
Yeah.
so it was like a ha 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 ha.
Oh,
It's-
fuck, oh,
it's-
fuck.
It's Thursday, ha 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 ha, and it's like, oh fuck, man, oh shit, dude. So there wasn't any blood. It
For
was-
about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Until it
fuck.
started to bleed.
just for a second. And so we had
But,
to
yeah, it
we had
went
to put it
bad.
on wraps, put it on ice. It was all good, but it was a fun time though, and I felt horrible about it the rest of the day. But this morning I asked you about it. And you're just like,
It's got a little sting to it still.
I hit him fucking hard, dude.
Luke's
it was a
like-
rough,
Luke's like,
rough.
oh God, I
hit.
feel terrible, and no worries.
Well, 'cause I had a-
only hate you.
I had a
lot.
great day, so we'll end it like this. I got booked for a comedy show in March 4th for a roast battle in Indianapolis, and I got the confirmation that morning, and I was like, let's fucking go. I'm on cloud 9 today. This is awesome. And then
Minnie
also
beat the shit out of me.
And so I also had a set at the Comedy Attic, which went very well last night. And so these two comedy things like kind of put me in a great mood. And so typically what happens when I'm in a great mood, I just get a little too loose and shit goes down. People get hurt, I've learned. And so I lost control and Christian hit his fucking face. But listen, guys, we are going to end this episode around an hour and a half or so. You guys heard the intro earlier. You guys know what to do and stuff. But just to recap, if you forgot, we got disembodied cousin voice over there. We call him Charles for short. Christian, you guys know already. And then our main storyteller man, Mason. Okay? So tune in for next week, which has been a couple minutes for us. I'm going to go change the battery out of that GoPro. We'll see you then. Have a good one, everybody.
Ben, one more thing before we go. This is going to be the small little tangent at the end of the
go ahead.
intro or the outro, I guess. I want to see, is my nose crooked, guys? Does it look fucked up?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was good.
Oh, we need a
Alright.
bomb Dana. You guys know about the bomb Danas? Okay. Next Thursday. See you guys.
You're listening to Mama's Garage Podcast.